Greetings and salutations to you all once again. It is me, the Ravenous Spectre. And today we have an unboxing to do today. If you looked at one of my previous videos, I believe it's the one I did yesterday, I actually had mentioned that I had some other games that was coming this week in terms of Black Friday and so on and so forth. And actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and talk about two of those that I ended up getting yesterday before I ended up doing this other unboxing, which is actually for Fire Emblem, oh God, I don't know why I said Fire Emblem Heroes, Warriors, whatever. But Fire Emblem Warriors, yes, the box is open right now, and there's a reason for that, because everything inside was packaged up all nice and tightly with some plastic, and I actually was doing this previously with my camera phone, and camera phones are shit, and it pissed me off because I couldn't get it the way that I wanted to, and it fucked up the video, so I just wasted time doing that. So I said, the hell with it, I'm going to go ahead and do it on my regular camera here. So anyways, yeah, there's the box. It's all nice and shiny and silvery and everything, and it says the strongest bonds are forged in battle. Well, we'll definitely end up seeing that out when we end up loading her up and playing her definitely at some point. But I'll get to that in a moment. But the two Black Friday things that I wanted to show here is two gifts that I got from my girlfriend for Christmas, and they were both $25 on Best Buy's website for Black Friday, and that is Evil Within 2 and Tekken 7. Now, for Tekken 7, I'm not a huge fighting game fan or anything like that. I used to be when I was younger. But the thing is, though, is, like, the Tekken series has always been one of those series for me back on the original PlayStation that was kind of like one of those cherished series for me when I was really into fighting games. But I got out of them and didn't really care about them too much. But recently here, I've heard a lot of positive things about Tekken 7. Got it for 25 bucks. Me and my girlfriend actually ended up doing a stream last night, so definitely go check that out if you want to see some hilarious craziness. But, yeah, from what we played so far, we really like it. And I really do like that you can actually customize characters in this. You have a bunch of different customization options and different items that you can put on them to make them just look as serious or as wacky as you want them to. So definitely a fighting game worth picking up. Really fun. We're not experts by any means, but it doesn't really matter because we're just getting on there to have fun. But I definitely also want to do a stream of me getting on and playing against people. Maybe they'll be pros, maybe they won't. I don't know. I'll try to judge for myself and see how I fare. Probably not so well, but at least it would be hilarious to, for the audience to be able to see it. But obviously with Evil Within 2, I used to have the first one, and then I turned around and sold it because it was just too difficult for me, and then they ended up releasing some patches later on that made it more bearable, which I wasn't aware of that until after the fact. And I had the one that had the nice little motion cover on the front. Was it called a lenticular cover, holographic cover, whatever cover? And, yeah, I actually had been wanting to get that again just so I'd be able to have the case and have the game physically and whatnot. Because for one reason, and I don't know why it is, but the original Evil Within, when you get the downloadable version, when you get the digital version, if you're not hooked up to the internet, the motherfucker won't work. It is stupid as hell. I thought they would have ended up patching that in and fixing that. Never had a problem with that with the physical version at all. Physical's king. Never had a problem with the physical version at all. And here it is, the digital version is doing that. But it was on Sony's dime. They ended up giving me, like, I think a $10 or something gift certificate or whatever. And I think it's like how much money you actually spend in the store, and they turn around and give you like a $10 gift certificate or whatever. But I ended up getting just the game itself for like $7 or something like that. So wasn't on my dime. Got it through Sony. They gave me the gift certificate, and I bought it through that. So it's no real loss to me, honestly. It still kind of sucks in the fact that a game like that is supposed to be single player only, that has no multiplayer aspect whatsoever, you have to be hooked up to the internet to be able to play it. So somebody fucked up somewhere when they were putting it up there on PlayStation Network. Or maybe Xbox Live, or I don't know. Maybe it's like that on the Steam version too. I have no freaking clue. But that ran aside, with Evil Within 2, you don't have to worry about that shit, because somebody actually got their shit straight. And obviously this is the physical version too. And as you can see in here, there is actually an alternate cover, which is pretty sweet. I really do like it. I think it's pretty awesome, honestly. I thought about actually switching it around and having that be the main cover, but the thing is that, God almighty, get in there! Anyways, but the thing is that I really do like the regular cover that they have out here, so I'm definitely going to end up just sticking with that one. I like that one just a little bit more than the alternate cover, but the alternate cover is definitely awesome. It's definitely badass, and if this thing would just fit in here properly, then I'll be able to close it right. But anyways, only played a little bit of both of these, liking Even Within 2 more than I did the first one, which I still need to finish the first one as a matter of fact. And Even Within 2 is more action-oriented. You can be more action-oriented, or you can be have more of a stealthy approach. I have friends of mine that think that they think it's great, and it's like one of their games of the year, if not their game of the year. They love the story and the action and everything about it. And it's more open now. It's kind of more open worldish, if you will, more like a hub open world. You know, like not like massive open world or nothing like that. But yeah, definitely looking forward to playing some more of that, and also some Tekken 7 Online and so on and so forth. But anyways, that is just two of the Black Friday deals that I was talking about previously in a previous video. So we're going to go ahead and talk about the Fire Emblem Warriors Heroes Thingamajiggy Special Edition. Now, the thing is with this is the fact that I use my Gamers Club Unlocked through Best Buy, which is a great membership. Everybody should do it because you save money, you get points, you get gift certificates to use on other games, you get 20% off new games, all that, free shipping, so on and so forth. You know, so it's definitely something to look into for all gamers, especially those who end up buying physically. I don't know if they do it digitally as well. I'm honestly not really sure. I think it might mainly work for physically. So anyways, the thing with the Fire Emblem Warriors Heroes game is I ended up getting it for close to the same amount of like $60 if I bought the standard edition. It was only like a few dollars more for me to be able to get the special edition, and it came with all this stuff. Now, the GCU membership really helped, and so, yeah, like the original price of it was like $80, but when I ended up paying for it, it was just a little over $60, so it's pretty much a no-brainer. You know, you just pay like a few dollars more, and you got all this stuff with it. And the main thing that I really wanted out of it was the soundtracks. It's a 3-CD set, and I've always liked some of the Fire Emblem series music. So, and I think it's kind of crazy. I'm wearing a Nintendo shirt talking about a Nintendo game special edition right here, right now. But anyways, we'll go ahead and we'll talk about this to start out with. The first thing that it starts out with is a poster. And it's this is the Japanese version, but there is also an English version here. And I guess it's basically talking about some of the characters is actually within the series, within this specific game, because you're dealing with heroes all across all the different games and all across the different histories of the Fire Emblem series. So I really don't know which side I would really end up hanging up, but it's definitely a cool little addition in there. And of course, we have the game here, the game itself. It has the same little thingy doohickey on the back as it did with the special edition there. And what's really cool is obviously they have the game here, duh. But I like how they have the map there too. I guess that's like the map of the world that you'll be in, that you'll be traversing around. So I definitely think that's a really, really cool addition in there on the back of just the main thingy itself. So the next thing that we have here, before I even get to the soundtrack thingy, which is the main thing that got me wanting to get it in the first place, is Fire Emblem Warriors, and this package was heavy when I got it. And this had to be the main thing that was heavy, is all these character cards here that ended up coming inside of this little case. It's inside of a little slip cases here, and it's got like the little sprite versions of some of the characters in the game, I'm sure, right there. And we're going to go through these real quick. I really don't know why exactly they would include something like this. I mean, they are high quality. I mean, they're like freaking thick cardboard or something, so it's not like paper thin or anything like that. But they are pretty unique, so there's like a lot of them. So excuse me for a moment while I try to go through these. We have Anna here. We've got Lynn. And these are a little bit shiny, too. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but they are just a little bit shiny there. Celica, I remember that she was from Fire Emblem, the previous Fire Emblem game that came out, which I still need to go through. And the funny thing is, I have some of the Fire Emblem games, but I haven't finished any of them yet. You know, but I do like them. I just haven't finished any of them yet. And we have Tiki here, which is an amiibo that I honestly really have no interest in. And I have like all of the Fire Emblem amiibos except for her and Corrin, which is a male and female version of that. You know, it was all based upon what the player wanted to play. So I guess it was for like Smash Brothers or something like that. But so I'm definitely wanting to get both of those, but I really don't care about Tiki. And we have Kada here, Cicada, something, whatever. Some of these characters I recognize, and some of them I do not. Marth, obviously, yeah, we know about Marth for sure. Ellis, yeah, I recognize her as well. We got Sakura here. That's just how you say her name. Sakaka Kusakura. And we have Camilla here. And I think she was in Fire Emblem. Well, she was in one of the 3DS games. You know, we've got Leo, and we have Hinoka. I guess that's how you say your name. Pardon me if I'm butchering some of these names. Takumi. These are really nice. They are really cool, really nice. Xander looks pretty awesome there. We have Ryoma and Corin. Like I had mentioned before, this is the female version, and this is the male version. And we got Lucina, which is funny because that's actually kind of like her amiibo pose as well, I do believe. And Cordelia, which I know I just showed her, but I didn't really talk about it. Now Frederick. There are a lot of these, more than I thought there'd be. Lissa. Robin. I'm just going to do like this and stop flipping them over. Well, actually, no, I want to get a closer look at him. So we have another Robin there, which is actually from one of the DS games where you could choose them to either be male or female when you started your adventure. Crom, Mr. Badass. Of course, his amiibo looks the exact same way. Liana. And finally, we have Roman. I'm going to get all those up in a bit. But this is the main thing right here that really made me want to pick this up, and that is the Fire Emblem Warriors original sound selection. Now, this isn't some stupid little, oh, here's a soundtrack selection. We're going to give you like 4, 5, 6 songs on a CD with this special edition, but not give you the full soundtrack, even though you ended up paying probably the same amount as you would have for the original Japanese version that came with all the soundtrack selections. I think that's so stupid. When you end up putting out a special edition, have the whole freaking soundtrack on there. What are you trying to prove by not having it on there? If people are already paying the same price, regardless of what region it's in, why not have the whole fucking soundtrack on there? Sorry, that's like just a little rant of mine. It's just like pay the same price but not get the same thing. It's stupid. But anyways, yeah, this is it. The Fire Emblem Warriors soundtrack. Hey, it's a really nice case that's there. But this is it right here. All right there. Nice and pretty. And matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and do this for the simple fact of being able to show it. In case you were wondering if there is any kind of lyrics or soundtrack selections or whatever, and surely enough there is. It's got, you can't hardly see it on there, but it's got the soundtrack names on there. I'm not going through and reading all of these. You know, you guys probably really wouldn't care anyway, so I'll just go ahead and I'll leave it at that. But hopefully they actually end up having some more of these for sale. I'm pretty sure they probably would on Nintendo's website probably, or say Best Buy or Amazon. Last I checked, they still had some that was on Best Buy. So definitely you guys need to go and check that out. But really interested to sit down and start listening to this because this was the main thing that made me want to get the special edition. So yeah, always love good music. So, but anyways, yeah, that is the unboxing of Fire Emblem Warriors. And I also talked about a couple of Black Friday pickups I got as well. And as a matter of fact, this Friday I'm supposed to be getting Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'll just go ahead and mention that because honestly, I really don't know of any other games that I might be getting near the end of this year besides just that game. I really do want to get Okami HD and also Dead Rising 4, Frank's Big Package on PS4. So definitely going to get both of those, especially like Okami HD. I think that's going to be like $15 or something like that, like 15 to 20, something like that. And Dead Rising 4, definitely going to get that at some point. I don't know if I end up getting them this next month or not when they come out. But yeah, so anyways, just want to go ahead and showcase that and talk about it. And if you guys are interested, definitely go and check and see if you guys can pick up the Fire Emblem Warriors for Switch Special Edition. But I will go ahead and I will end this like I always do. Later, taters.